Our fifth startup for presentation will be Evam Startup and will be presented by JP Biswas, founder of the startup.
So we actually started just during COVID. It was COVID was just getting over. So we formed a company in 2020, and operations started in 2021. So the first and foremost challenge that we were having was how to get the products, check the quality, because we were very focused on sustainable fashion, plus we were trying to establish our USP in having handmade, hand painted, handcrafted saris, because as you know, sari is a huge market. Sari as of last year was 80,000 crore market, wherein we see a lot of unorganized players and very few branded players, where you can say that this sari comes from this brand and people identify with it. So our focus actually led us to get samples of material, samples of designs, samples of crafts. So that is what we spent a lot of time initially. About a year and a half was actually we were operating as well as we were developing the product line. So Evam, as you will understand, is it is lot about the brand. It is not about the product per se, but it is a lot about the brand. People should identify with Evam. The moment Evam comes into your mind, there should be a picture of authentic, natural, handmade, handcrafted products. So that is the niche we were trying to address. We have been doing this successfully for the last 4 years now. Can you get to the next slide? Yeah. So what we understood right in the beginning was that India has a lot of these artisans, weaving technologies. So various regions had their own weaving methods, technologies, products. So if we have Banarsi saris with zari weaving, we have Chanderi saris, we have Murshidabad silk, which is mulberry. In Murshidabad silk there are various block printed, hand block printed saris, the hand painted saris. So each region or state had its own weaving technology or art that was being presented. But what we found was there was no brand per se which was pushing this specific niche. So if you go to any of the shops, offline stores, if you ask for a Bengal cotton, in all likelihood you will not get. So either you go to online, and then you are left with marketplaces. Marketplaces are not known for brands. You know the name of the marketplace. There is an Amazon, there is a Flipkart, and then you start searching for Bengal cotton. You don't get to associate with a particular brand. So you get a generic list of, oh, these are Bengal cotton. And then the customers do not have the assurance of a brand that this is a pure cotton, or a pure silk. So that is the problem, and we are saying that we are going to present to our customers a brand which will give them assured quality cotton or silk, and on top of it most of our products will have some kind of artistry. Either it is hand block printed or hand painted or embroidered. There are various art that we are going to present to our customers. Go next.
So are you a platform where you just source from outside or you design your own?
We design. We actually collect designs, we shortlist, and then we give it to our artisans and tell them that these are the things that we are going to, source. So design, we are definitely we have a say in what kind of design is coming up. So that's what our solution is. Next slide, please. And the inspiration, of course, came when we were actually traveling in the hearts of West Bengal. West Bengal is a place where you get a lot of this weaving, and so that is how we got inspired. And what we actually saw is that the weavers were actually not getting the benefit of their products. They were living in very poor, squalid conditions. So a little bit of social angle was also coming in, wherein when we tie up with the weaver community, we would actually try to take care of that community. Next slide, please. And as I said, there is a gap. Mostly you don't get handcrafted, handmade, hand block printed sarees associated with a particular brand, wherein you can go to the online store and you get it, and you get an assured quality. Next. Yeah, this is what I said. Next. And if you look at the positioning of the brands and whatever is available, we are kind of saying that we are going to be high on quality and a little premium on price, but not very, very pricey. So we have our the cottons starting from 1,400 odd, and then the silks going on to 25,000. So if you look at other players, so Meesho is very low on quality, low on price. Amazon is a little better than that. These are marketplaces. But if you look at brands, there is a Fab India, there is a Jaipur, there is a Nalli's. So they are also there, and they have a mix of offline, online, and all. Next. Industry, as you know, it's a huge industry. There is space for almost everybody. Sari particularly last year, as I said, was an 80,000 crore market. And the good thing is that a lot of organized players are also jumping into this ethnic wear segment. So you have got a Tanira, you have a brand from Raymond's. So these people are also coming into this space, and they are setting up offline stores across the country. Next. There is a bit of a insight that ethnic wear doesn't follow any particular fashion seasons and all that. So if you have a sari, it generally is more or less acceptable 2-3 seasons in. Season doesn't matter. So the longevity of the product is more. Next. So as far as customers of Evam is concerned, they are people with a evolved sense of material. They do not prefer to wear synthetic saris. They have a taste, and they love to go for handmade or handcrafted products. So typically a little upper middle segment customers. Next. Yeah, so we are currently sharply focused on silk and silk, cotton and linen, and then we have our categories which are kind of playing supporting role. We have jewelries, bags and all handcrafted, handmade, hand painted. So in jewelry we have for example terracotta jewelry. So that is, so most of our products are not available anywhere else. So that's why we have a very strong customer loyalty also, and that also reflects in the feedback that we get from our customers. Next. Yeah, so we are an online only brand. So we put a lot of effort in how we present ourselves. So if you go to avam.in, you will find that the way we present our products is also a little premium. Next. So most of the things are in-house. We have got in-house studios. We process the photographs also in-house, and we have several other processes like design process, quality control process. So those are also there. Next. And we are an inventory-led e-commerce. So we actually get our products and then sell. So what it does is we can ensure quality first of all, and two, we can quickly deliver. So on an average we deliver within 4 to 5 days. Yeah, next. So this is kind of how we go about our processes. For example, for materials and design, we do thorough sampling of materials. We choose our designs, actually have people make some designs for us, and then we finalize the designs. We ask the artisans whether it is possible on this material, what kind of paint, what kind of hand block, all those questions we ask. And then we always get a sample if we have if we have suggested a certain material or design, then we get at least a sample made so that we can check what is the final product appearing to be. Yeah, next. So merchandising process itself is 3 steps. So we get the samples, we do quality check, then we do our purchase planning also, depending on the seasons and saleability of the product. So we continuously watch our best sellers and products which are being loved by people, and then of course, as I said, we have quality control. Next. Order processing itself, being online, the big challenge that we have in online is return orders, return to origin, and frauds also. So we have various controls, checks and balances to see that this is minimum, and you will be glad to know that we have one of the lowest return to origin or cancellations, because before sending a product to our customer, we actually talk to them and make sure if it is a cash on delivery order, the customer is very sure that yes, he is going to take it. And returns very easy, no questions asked policy. So a customer can return the product if he doesn't like. Next. So as I said, because of the control processes, we have happy customers. It reflects in the reviews and the ranking that we have. Very low RTOs. We have about 6-7% RTOs, whereas in marketplaces it's as high as 30-32%. And we have a very high share of prepaid orders. 60 to 65% orders are prepaid, which shows that they have a lot of faith in us, in the brand Avam. Next. Some of the key performance indicators. Last year we did about 1.76 crores. We grew almost 20%, and last year we delivered 6,000. We have so far delivered about 18,000 orders. We have a subscriber database of about 17,500 people. returning customers, that is repeat purchases, is around 20%. Last year was 18. This year we are clocking 22%. Okay. Cost of goods is in the range of 30 to 32%. So gross profit is about 68 to 70% GPM. After that we have the marketing ad spend. So for these 4 years we did a lot of brand building. So a lot of marketing spend is actually branding spend, but we have a very conservative accounting policy. We actually till 23 we wrote off all the marketing spend in our P&L. So the first 2-3 years showed losses. Last year we have made profit. We also launched our app in March, and we have got some 2000 plus installs as of now. So that's the journey so far. Next. Yeah, sales is growing, and we have more or less figured out our product market fit, where we fit into the market with our products, who are our customers, where are they living. So all these analysis we keep doing very regularly. Yeah.
So we are short on time.
Yeah.
So we'll finalize and we'll cut to the chase.
Yeah.
So what is your asking?
We are asking for 75 lakhs.
Okay.
Yeah.
For how much percent of stake?
5%.
5%.
So you are valuating your company at 15 crores.
Yeah.
And what's the cost breakdown for 75 lakhs?
50 lakhs will go into increasing inventory, getting more depth into existing categories, and 25 lakhs will go into creating a design lab, wherein we will actually create our own designs in-house, and then we will send it out.
What
So
does
right-
the lab consist of? Like, what is the lab?
Lab will have machines, embroidery, or work tables for designs, hand painted, hand block, printing and all that.
25 lakhs we're looking for lab.
Yes, a lab plus the people, if you can call it a product development thing. Yeah.
So right now, what is the like how much inventory do you have?
Currently we have about 26 lakhs inventory,
And what's
which
the
is cost.
price?
Cost.
No,
Price.
The sale
Sell-
level.
Sale price
level.
will be 75 lakhs. Yeah.
Okay. So right now, as per you said, your mechanism is you make the designs and
Yeah.
then it's been.
Yeah.
So you don't have your own factory like where you make yourself.
No,
You're outsourcing it.
you can say yes. So we have these weaver communities who are closely working with us. We have kind of a exclusive arrangement with them, and they make it for us.
So they only make it for you, or
Yes.
they work for someone else also?
No, they make it for us only.
So
Yeah.
they only work for
Yes,
solely for you.
Yes.
Okay.
For the hand painted part,
Okay.
hand painted, block printed part.
So
Yeah.
you said right now that you need 25 lakhs for the for making your designs and all.
Yes.
So right now, how your designs are being made?
So right now there is a lot of secondary research. You go into various sites and collect the designs. Then there are fashion designers who are freelancing with us. They will put together a design into a sari. So typically what happens, you get small designs or motifs, then you will have to put it into a sari, that much length, and that is what these freelancers do for us.
Okay.
So as I understand from your presentation and even the PDF that we had received, you occurred somewhere in West Bengal area and you saw that there are artisans making beautiful sarees and
Yeah.
products,
Yeah.
and then you generated an idea that
Yeah.
yes, we can source here and supply it all over India, and
Yeah.
similarly you started sourcing from all over India,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So what I feel is that you are trying to uh, uh, supply the tribal, the traditional saris
Correct.
produced on handloom
Yeah.
all over India on an online platform.
Yes. That's
So
it.
again, what I understand is that initially you had not much favorable conditions while selling on Amazon or some or other things.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
we
started
did.
selling on your own website.
So we.
So I would like to know how you scaled your business on your own website, and while you are not performing on those general websites.
So we started with our own website only.
Okay.
We did not start with listing on Amazon or Myntra.
Okay.
Because we, right from the beginning, we were very clear that we are a brand, we are not a mass brand. So that is why we stayed away from Amazon and Myntra. Having said that, we last year tried Amazon and Myntra also with very poor results, and it kind of validated our assumption that we are not an Amazon Myntra brand. And a slight correction, we actually want to supply all over the world. So on that, we actually tried Etsy also, and our own website serving some international clients also. The challenge that we were facing was the logistics partners were taking a lot of time to deliver. That has gotten resolved in the recent last month.
How you scaled your business on your website only?
So we did our own digital advertising marketing. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Using
your
Facebook, Instagram, and those.
Yes, yes.
so your business is purely online based on your marketings and all.
So far, yes.
Are you looking for any offline store?
Yes, we will. We will look. After we reach a certain scale, we will actually start looking at offline stores. Yeah.
And what's the reason you were profitable by your website and you were unable to run on Amazon and Myntra?
Because of returns, very high returns.
So what's the return
35%.
What's the reason there's the return rate so much high on Myntra and Amazon, and on your side the return rate is less?
So Amazon or Myntra doesn't allow us to talk to the customers.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't get to see the contact details of the customers, so you can't directly talk to the customers.
So
you get an order, and then you fulfill it, and then a few days later we were getting it back. So that kind of.
What are the materials you are dealing in? I mean, how much part? Out of the saris, what is the percentage of cotton, real silk, artificial silk?
So these are pure. This is pure cotton. This base material is Kerala cotton,
Okay.
and the embroidery is done elsewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pure silk mulberry.
Mulberry silk.
Yeah, and on this work is batik and hand block printed.
Hand block printing.
This is purely hand painted. This is also again pure cotton. Yeah.
So you are dealing with silk as well as cotton. Both.
So we deal with cotton, silk, and linen.
Linen.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what?
And designing part, I heard what you told.
Yeah.
So what I am understanding is that along with their tribal designs
Yeah.
or local design or traditional designs, you are also giving more designs from your side.
Oh yes, yes.
And that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
your USP somewhere. You are trying
Yeah.
to sell more than what they are selling. Because
Yes,
those
yes, yes,
artisans
yes.
should be already selling some product.
Yes.
But is it your designing making the difference for the scale of business, or is it the product that is making the difference?
Both.
Both.
So the product, the authenticity. If you look at our site, we actually give all material details also. So if it is 90% cotton, 10% polyester, we will mention that also. So that kind of builds a trust.
How much using the word manipulation may be a wrong word,
Mhm.
but how much out of, say, for example, your 10 products,
Mhm.
what is the percentage of original design and original sari and your design and your sari?
So that we will say about 25-30% is our design, and about
75% is the original.
Yes, and that is what we want to change going forward. So when we set up the design lab and all that, that equation needs to change. That is when we will start saying that this is proprietary design and the entire site is proprietary design. You will not get anything in
Have you
it.
tried with natural dyes?
Carbon.
Natural dyes.
No,
Dyeing,
no,
natural dyes.
no,
In block printing.
no. So these are things which will come about once we have our own lab. So when he's asking,
lab, what you want to set up in the lab?
so all these kind of things, suppose we are trying out something, some dyes and all that on a particular fabric. So we must know what the end product looks like, you know, and whether it retains its character, after wash what happens, all those things.
What is the percentage of the fabrics, like on the total 100% of the fabrics you are using in your product? What is the percentage of cotton, artificial silk, or linen, or pure silk? What is the percentage?
So in our entire product mix,
Yeah.
cotton will be about 50%.
Okay.
Yeah, and silk will be about 30-35%, and linen will be about 15-20%.
Okay.
That is the product mix broadly.
So in future also your main focus is on cotton, or your main focus is on silk?
So what happens is, because we are inventory led, we have to buy the products, and that means that we need to have money. So it all is a function of money. What cotton does two things. One, because the price range of cotton is 1,500 to 2,500, in that range, we get customer traction. And in a customer's journey, a customer will start believing and spending more once he has got the trust on the brand. So that lifetime value of the customer, starting with the cotton and then graduating to a linen maybe, or maybe a silk, that is what we are looking at. How we will change the product mix depends on how we grow, become profitable, get a little more money, and then we start investing in costlier products. Yep.
So your final offer is 75 lakhs for 5%.
Yeah, that is the offer.
So we've been briefed about it yesterday only, so
Yeah.
we need some time.
Sure.
So we'll discuss among ourselves. We have seen your website, we have
Yeah.
seen your presentation also.
Yeah.
So we'll discuss among ourselves and we'll give you a final offer in a couple of days.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye bye.